This handout picture taken and released by the Ukrainian Presidential Press Service on November 25, 2022, shows Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, inspecting residential building in Vyshgorod damaged in Russian missile attack, outside of Kyiv, amid the Russian invasion of Ukraine. More than 24 hours after Russian strikes smashed Kyiv, Mayor Vitaly Klitschko said late November 24, 2022 that 60% of homes in the capital were still suffering emergency outages. Russian shelling of the southern Ukrainian city of Kherson killed 15 civilians Friday, officials said, as engineers across the country sought to restore heat, water, and power to major cities. Throughout the country, Russian airstrikes in recent weeks have brought Ukraine's energy infrastructure to its knees as winter approaches and temperatures near freezing, spurring fears of a health crisis and a further exodus. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said more than 6 million households in the country were still affected by power cuts, 2 days after targeted Russian strikes on Ukraine's energy infrastructure. The country's national energy company, Ukrenergo, said late Friday that the grid was still facing a 30% deficit, with its technicians working around the clock to restore power. But it said it expected to increase coverage over the weekend, boosted by additional nuclear power. The attack on Kherson, a key southeastern city recently recaptured by Ukrainian forces, marked the deadliest Russian bombardment in recent days. A total of 15 residents were killed and 35 injured, including 1 child, as a result of enemy shelling, city official Galina Lugova said. Several private houses and high-rise buildings had been damaged, she added. The Russian invaders opened fire on a residential area with multiple rocket launchers. A large building caught fire, said Yaroslav Yanushevich, head of the Kherson military administration. Earlier Friday, the region's governor said patients in the city hospital and others from a psychiatric unit had been evacuated because of constant Russian shelling. The Kherson City Council said it was offering to evacuate civilians to other regions. The attacks on power stations and other infrastructure resources throughout Ukraine are Russia's latest attempt to force Ukrainian capitulation after Moscow's forces failed to topple the government and capture Kyiv in the war's early stages.